Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. It's an incredible day out there today, even though it is snowing here in Utah. So my name is Dave, and I'm just coming to you live here in Utah to share this opportunity with you. This is an incredible time, incredible opportunity for people to not only save, but to also earn an income. And so you're going to learn that today. We've disrupted the industry unbelievably. When I talk about the industry, I'm talking about network marketing or direct sales. You're about to see and hear an opportunity that is literally changing the way people are spending, making, and saving money. And as you heard in the video there, that our network is only as good as the growth of the network. So it's all about the power is in the network. So let's get started here. First of all, this is our founders. Starting off with Mr. Richard Smith. He's our president of the company, along with Kevin Wiscombe and Troy Muhlestein, Trent Walker, and Roger Taylor. Now, each of these gentlemen bring so many different talents and abilities and backgrounds that are just impressive as all get out. Troy Muhlestein worked for Fortune 500 company, running an entire operation there. Kevin Wiscombe come from the financial world, dealing in real estate, mortgages, and raising money for entities, and managing over $100 million. So pretty cool. Roger Taylor comes from NASCAR marketing background, network marketing background also. Incredible gentleman. And then Trent Walker. Trent Walker is kind of our golden goose, if we would. Trent Walker actually worked he's an ex-Marine, or it was a Marine, I should say, for the U.S. Marines. And then shortly after, he got involved in tech and started in banking. And he's been in the banking world, the tech world. He worked for Google, also helped them with their payments processing, international payments processing. And also he contracted with Facebook. And then he started his own fintech company, financial software company. And that is what makes this all incredible and what's bringing us together. So this entire company was founded upon these three principles: finding out where the world is going and get there first, make more money than you spend, and lose your life in the betterment of others. And you're going to learn a little bit more about that as we go through that. Our vision is that we are a revolutionary financial movement that is shifting the power and the profits from big businesses to the individual. That's you. Through the power of the network, we are able to leverage exclusive savings and drive a greater income for all that wish to participate. What we are meaning by this is that as we grow, the network grows. We can walk into any company, any service, any product, and be able to get it at a much, much reduced rate and save people money. As people save, you make money. We're already, in the last 7 months, already opened up since we began. We're open in 80 plus countries already across the world, and it's absolutely exciting to see the growth of what we've already been able to do in our pre-launch, which is pretty awesome. It's time to take back the control. So many of us have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever it may be. And what's happening is these big companies are leveraging you and your network to make money. It's time to take back that control and start making money where start saving money where the masses can't, and make money where masses don't. So how do we get started with our network? This is the biggest question for most people. How do we get started, make money, and how does this all work? Really simple. So first of all, starting off in January 2020, we'll be launching the company as an official company at that point. The enrollment will be $25 one time, and the monthly subscription will be $49.95. So a total of $74.95 to get started. But here's the pre-launch promotion right now. To become a charter member with us, it is going to be $30 right now, and your first monthly subscription of $38. So a total of $68 to join right now in pre-launch. And becoming a charter member allows you to access these things. And this is the things that we give you. One, we give you a bank account. Yes, a bank account. We're going to talk about that in just a few minutes. Our perks program, our travel, our meds, and our pet meds. Those are just some extra benefits for being a charter member with us here today. Our network concierge service. This is an incredible savings platform where we have a concierge that does all the work for you through mobile, auto, mortgage, and you're going to learn a little bit more of that as we go through. So first you have to join and get started, and your first goal is to start sharing with others. And as you start sharing with others and you personally enroll your first 3 charter members, you qualify for what we call a T3 bonus. That means tier 3. That will make more sense to you here in just a second. Now, remember what I said in January, it goes up to $49.95. So now you're breaking even at the $50 bonus already, just with 3 people that you've shared this with. And remember, we don't sell anything. We just share the savings that we get to enjoy ourselves. Now, as I mentioned, it's going to be, you'll be paid with your first 3 people in 3 tiers. So those tiers fall into what we call our TBS system. Our TBS system is our team building structure. Now, it's a 3x10 forced team building structure composed of 3 teams and 10 tiers. This is really important to understand. Each personally enrolled charter member that you bring into the network, it unlocks a tier in the TBS. So every time you add or enroll somebody new in your network personally, will unlock it. You will earn a minimum of $2 for every active person in your network. Now, here's the cool part, whether you enrolled them or not. So give you an example of kind of how this all breaks down. First of all, you earn by getting your $50 monthly bonus. Now, here's the caveat for you. If you personally enroll your first 3 charter members within the first 7 days of your enrollment, you are qualified to be Power 3 bonus, T10 commission qualified. So what that means is you now have just unlocked all 10 tiers to the compensation plan with only 3 people. Now, I can go around a room when I'm sitting in a room and asking a group of charter members, how many do they have, people they personally enrolled, how many people have they shared it with, and out of those 3, who are those first 3 people that you shared it with? And it's interesting. You'll find out it's my spouse, my best friend, my son or my daughter, my aunt, my uncle. It's the first 3 people they care most about, right? In a lot of cases. Some people are saying, well, I have 3 business friends that I went and signed them all up. They're just signed up with me. But what's interesting, if you do it in the first 7 days, you're T10 qualified. And we have a promotion going right now that between now and January 14th, when we do the official launch, you can go and take the time you want. So there's not a 7-day clock. And right now you have between now and then to get T3 qualified. So our pre-launch is really excited for you to jump on board with us here at our network so that you can actually get T3 qualified and become T10 power bonus qualified. That's pretty cool. So T3 bonus, $50. You'll earn a minimum of $2 per every active person in your network. So what does that mean? Well, if you have, 3 people in, and you're getting your $50 bonus, you're also getting a $2 for every person. So you're making $56 on your first 3 people. That's pretty incredible, you guys. Nowhere on the planet is anybody doing this type of compensation plan. But here's what's interesting. Remember what I said earlier, is to make more money than you spend. So it's more important for us to put more money back in your pocket than it's costing you to be involved. That's incredible. So how does this work in the TBS? Again, one more time to reiterate. So the bonus of T10 bonus unlocks all the tiers. Now, if you unlock all the tiers, you're in the 80,000 plus people in your organization, right? So it's a 3x10 forced, 3 teams, 10 tiers. You unlock all the TBSs, all the TBS tiers, and you're paying $2 a person. So that's really exciting. You start to actually do the math on that very, very easy. If you start having 500,000 people in your organization. Now, remember, you didn't go out and do this. All we do is teach you to replicate and duplicate this system. Teach people to go get 3, teach people to go get 3, teach people to go get 3, and you continue that process through. And as you do that, remember, everybody wins. That's the cool part about our compensation plan. Now, we have an entire line of products and services, as I mentioned, and we'll continue to grow this. As a network grows, then that's where this gets better and better as it grows. So first of all, let's talk about one of the perks of being involved as a charter member. So first of all, we connect subscribers with local merchants that have thousands of deals of all kinds of things: local restaurants, entertainment, spa, ski, golf packages, retail packages, automotive products, services throughout the US and Canada with this particular product. People are saving money. As you can see here, a couple of testimonials. Cindy Williams saved almost a whopping 50% off on her car wash, which is awesome. You got a Jiffy Lube here. Somebody saved in Jiffy Lube, right? So Marie Norman. So this is just a perk for being involved. This is just one of our benefits or bennies, right, for you as a charter member. Second is travel. Who doesn't love to travel? Everybody usually takes a trip a year or 2 or more, and we provide you a platform with the lowest prices possible on the marketplace, where you can save money in your hotels, you can save money on cruises, car rentals, and even some homes. And so there's lots of great benefits that come with this particular product. So this is just another benefit of being involved with us here today. Let's talk a little bit about our network concierge service. This is an expert in their respective industries who specializes in assisting our charter members and our fans. Fans, by the way, are our free option for individuals to participate without cost. Whether they purchase with their purchases to maximize their savings. So in other words, if you were to, here's an example of how this works through the TBS. So our concierge services is set up for that whatever commission we earn as a company, we pay out through what we call the TBS, the team building structures I mentioned. So anytime a charter member or a fan in your network uses a concierge service, now I want you to pay attention to this. This is really, really powerful, because this is where we start taking that $2 and increasing it to 3, 4, 5, and on up. And it's very simple how we do that. So here's how it works. So if somebody uses any of the charter member or fan uses the concierge service, we pay that commission into the TBS. So here's an example. Remember, it's paid out in all 10 tiers, no matter where it is in the organization. Remember that you earn a minimum of $2 on every active person in your network, and on other people's fans too. And then here's the other cool part, is that as an example of our mobile. This is a prime example of one. We pay $10 per line that switches with our mobile into the TBS. So I'm going to give you an example. So when I switched my phone service over to our mobile, I actually switched from about $500 a month to $200 a month. So I saved $300 a month. But more importantly than that, now what happens is I switched 6 lines. So basically $60 got paid into the TBS, if that makes sense. Now, this is the cool part. Whether you enrolled them or not, you can get paid on other people switching their lines. And that's just one service. That's not including if somebody went and actually bought a vehicle, as our autos program works. And you'll learn a little bit about that. So remember, we don't sell anything. We're just sharing savings. That's all we're doing, getting paid on people saving. Our mobile, as I mentioned, people saving money just by switching their phone service. Pretty cool. Our autos, buying a vehicle through our program of our autos. This is an example of John Johnson. He saved $6,900 on 2 vehicles for him and his daughter. Wayne Morris saved $1,500 off the purchase of his vehicle. That's a 14% savings. If you start thinking about the savings and the money that you could put back in your pocket because you have a service, right? You're a member of our network and you have this ability. That's what's so cool about this. And this is only going to get better from this point forward. Our mortgage, Okay, here's a couple that actually just right from their home were able to do a refinance on their house in their PJs. It was convenient. It was over the phone. So right from their house in their PJs. How cool is that? And he says the process was easy. So in the back office of your membership, we have what we call our concierge forms. All you do is fill out a form. Concierge contacts you and starts the process of whatever it is you're doing, whatever service you're going with. Then we also said, well, let's try saving people with all kinds of things. How about our meds? Our meds is a prescription benefit. What this is like I went to Costco, picked up a prescription for my wife. It was $21.95 for the prescription. I showed him my free coupon card here, save up to 85%, paid $9.87. So you can save money in your prescriptions, but also if you have a pet, we have an Our Pets Med program to save you money there. And we all know if you have a pet, how expensive that can be. So every savings is pretty awesome. Now, every time somebody in the network uses this service, $2 of it is added to our global bonus pool. Pretty cool. So we're trying to find ways, again, to pay out more and more money. Coming soon here, this is our bank program. We are a bank. We are an FDI insured bank. Traditional services, checking, savings, debit cards, bill pay, consumer loans, mortgages, and of course, this is the home of what we call the Rev Card. Now, here's what's cool, you guys. If you think everything I just covered with you is exciting, this can only get more and more exciting. So, as you become a charter member or a fan, you will receive a free bank account with our bank. Now, here's the cool part though. As you get this account set up and you start to swipe the card, you pay your bills, you travel, you grocery shop, whatever with this particular card or account, we now start sharing revenue with the bank and start putting that into the TBS. Now, guys, you have to really start to expand your mind and start realizing the exciting part about this. How cool is the fact that every time somebody in the network swipes or pays their home mortgage payment with the bill pay system, gets paid through the TBS? That is flat out exciting. And if you can only imagine as the network grows, how much better that's going to get. Now, here's the cool part. As I mentioned, bill pay. This is an agreement with the bank that we've made that's really, really cool, that anybody that pays their mortgage with our bill pay system through the Rev account, the bank will release 1% of that through the TBS. I think that's really super exciting. It starts to increase. Remember how I talked to you about earlier? We want to take that $2 to $2.50 to $4 to $5 to $7, $8, $10 a person in the network. What if that was the case? What if you built your network with 3 and taught those 3 to do the same, and soon you had thousands of people in your organization and fans that were swiping the card, getting savings, by the way, at the same time of being able to have the convenience of the Rev card. Now, this is an international card. This is the ability to actually work anywhere in the world. And this is an online bank. So really, really cool and very exciting. Timing is everything. You know, the world is ready for what we have. Remember, one of our guiding principles was to find out where the world was going and get there first. So that's exactly what we're doing. So the importance of the timing here of taking a look at what we're sharing with you today is really important for you to understand. So first of all, looking at the chart here, you can see that we are in formulation process right now. That means that we're just in pre-launch. We're just in the very beginning. We haven't even gotten started yet. And we've got well over 10,000 people that have enrolled into our network. What's really, really cool is as that network grows and we start to move up this formulation process and we bring in additional services, and believe me, we've got a list of services we'll be bringing in that's going to save people money In fact, I like to say we are going to be the world's largest savings portal in the world, saving people money all around the world. And that's where we're going. And so as this hits the critical mass, which we have not even gotten close to yet, that's when people in network marketing and in these companies make millions of dollars. Be in that top 2 to 3% of the company and get started now. Be one of those first adopters, those early adopters, if you will, to be part of a formulation process and go through that and be a part of this in the very beginning. Not that it's not going to be a great opportunity down the road, because it absolutely will. But timing is everything. And I just can't point out how important that is. The world is ready for this. They're sick and tired of spending too much. They're sick and tired of having to buy boxes and boxes of products so they qualify for commissions in other companies. They're sick and tired of having to go out and find thousands and thousands of people themselves, where this is a team building structure. This is a forced team building structure, which means that people that are above you in the organization start to fill in their network. Guess what? You get some of those benefits. And you will see that as the network grows. So this is a timing scenario right now to be involved. I can't say much more about it other than I'll say this. Think about one of the largest companies in the world today, and it happens to be a social media platform. If you remember Mark Zuckerberg's story, he actually reached out to 5 of his very best friends and said, hey, meet me at my apartment. I've got an idea. Well, look at the idea today. It's billions of dollars being created there. And get this, only 2 of his best friends showed up. Do you think timing was proper for those 2? Yeah, absolutely. What do you think the other 3 are doing? They're kicking themselves today. Trust me. So timing is everything. And we welcome you to take a look at what we're doing, because we have an entire support system. We have an online support system with Facebook group that we've put together from a company called Rise Up. Getting started, social media training, personal development, recruiting, compensation. And of course, we have our support website, which has all the same stuff built inside a website. So if you don't have access to Facebook, you can now access the same information through our website. So, and that will only get better and better as we go. In fact, as we launch our app, we'll have training within our app, so you won't have to do anything but just use the app. Thank you so much for coming today and taking a look at this and taking the time. I highly, highly recommend that you get back with the person who referred you to this presentation and ask them to share with you their link to help you get started. And more important than that, if you have more questions, more things that you have questions about, you want to know more about it, we do have a Facebook group that they can add you to that share with you all of the savings people are saving, the money people are making, the ranks that people are hitting already in the company, and all of that is done. And so we have other videos we can send out to you. You can ask them for them to send some of those videos to you. So, but I recommend get started now. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. There's very few opportunities that come along where you can be a first adopter. And this is one of those opportunities, because nobody on the planet is doing what we're doing, where we're bringing a bank, FDI insured bank, with a direct sales company and taking this around the world as becoming the world's largest savings platform on the planet. And more importantly than that, being able to create a compensation plan that is fair and very generous in a way that you can make some really serious money as this network grows. So we invite you. Thanks for tuning in, and hope that you have a fantastic day, and we'll be talking to you soon. Thank you again.